guys, we're back out here with the 86, and before we even get started on this video, I want to go ahead and give you a public service announcement that A, if you think this car should be restored, or B, you think it should be left unmodified in its original state and it's sacrilege to do things to it, then please stop watching now and just move on down the line. I'm sure there's videos out there of people restoring Mustangs, and that's probably up your thing. That's up your alley and stuff like that. But please, just, you don't have to comment about, whatever. It's my car. I'll do what I want with it. It's a rusted wreck. So anything that's being done to it. Okay, moving on. For everyone else that's still here watching and whatever, then hey, while we may not always agree on how things are done on the channel or how what are done to the cars, we can almost always agree on the fact that we all want to go faster. So I wasn't originally going to do this video right now or do this particular modification. I had some other stuff that I was going to do before this, but it's a race night tomorrow night. David is bringing his 86 SSP Coupe. I didn't know he was going to bring that. So we got to prepare for battle, and we got to do it quick. So I've got a little bit this afternoon, and I've got some tomorrow to work on the car. So what we're going to do is, and I still want to stay with the kind of do one thing at a time. This is a little bit of a bundle. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to put an electric fan on it. We're going to do what we should have done to begin with, and we're going to ditch the power steering pump. I went against my basic instincts by keeping it on here. We are trashing it. We're chucking it off in the pile. And we're going to put a standard rotation water pump on it. We're also going to put a race crank pulley on it. I know everyone hates these things. I love them, and I'm putting it on. It's my car. We're also going to pull the back seat out. I know, here we go. Everyone goes crazy. The back seat's coming out. But you know what? We just need to lose that 50 pounds. We're going to put a race seat in it just to go to the track. That's going to be a little bit of a savings. We're going to do some other stuff. We're going to pull some of the deadener stuff out from under the carpet. We're just trying to do some quick stuff to get some weight out of the car to help us out. David's showing up, like I say, with his 86 Coupe. It's got long tubes, 3-inch exhaust. It's going to have slicks on it this time. So he's already got an Explorer intake on it. It's got headers. Hey, I mean, now it's got long tubes. Hey, we're under the gun here. I mean, we're behind the 8 ball. So that's what we're going to do. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's what we're doing. So let me get to work. Let's get some stuff. I already pulled the old shroud and fan out, and I think maybe I made a video of that. If I did, it'll be right here. And if I didn't, I'm still talking with no break. So let me get things going here a little bit. Try to get a little bit done before I have to go home, and we'll try and wrap it up tomorrow. That's the plan so far. So let me get to work. Quit talking. We never had the back seat out, and that's nice. That's what's waiting for us.
That's nasty, man. I can't believe my house is this messy when I got company coming over. We gonna get that cleaned right up.
Back seat has been relieved of duty, sir. Reporting for battle, sir. Let's get light. Let's get right. All right, we are back out here working on the 86. That's Mountain Dew right here. Otherwise known as red rum or whatever you want to call it. We have so far got about 62 pounds out of the car. We got some of the jute stuff under the carpeting. I didn't take the whole carpet out. The console's got some rusted screws, and so I worked around it. We got the back seat out, seat belts. This is about 62 pounds. We're also mounting the used MT slicks that we got. We're mounting them on a set of drag lights that we have, and I weighed the slick and original rim. It was 40 pounds. Slick and drag light is 32 pounds. So taking into account lug nuts, we'll say it's a 15-pounder. So that's 77 pounds total weight savings. We still got to do the, I got to paint one wheel, put the screws back in, just because they're already drilled for it. And I need to get the water pump swapped, and then we can work on getting some more weight out of the car. But we got to have the water pump, the electric fan. That's got to be done. So without that, but we also got something in the mail from Billy, and I have no idea what this is because I have not opened it yet. He did not tell me what he was sending, so I have zero clue what is in this box. Let's see what it is. Oh wow, it's got a handwritten note. I will read this off camera. Oh, look at this. What's up? AFR stickers. We love stickers. Whatever, a gift card. That's awesome. What else have we got here? Uh-oh. What's this? Sorry. Where did I put my razor blade? There it is. What we got here? I know nobody cares about the mail opening, but I do. Especially when I don't know what it is, when it's like a big surprise. Ah, it's a, holy mackerel, it's a Kimso pump. Oh man, dudes, you didn't have to do that. Wow, you knew how much we needed these. That's awesome. And what else have we got here? Uh-oh, what is this? It sucks. I got some wool socks. Where to use me? All-purpose 3-season outdoor. Man, some of this stuff, you guys are funny. That's the sense of humor stuff gets me. What is this? And some gasket maker. Look at that. Billy, I certainly appreciate these gifts. Some of the stuff that you guys send is outside the box thinking, and that cracks me up. It's actually funny. But the pump, that is fantastic. The gasket maker, we'll definitely use that. The socks, absolutely. I'm down with the socks, and they're all great too. And the Whataburger gift card, we'll definitely use that. And we'll put the AFR stickers up. So awesome. Billy, thank you very much. I know some of you guys don't care about the mail and stuff like that, but I do think when people send something, it's a nice gesture, and especially when it's a surprise, because I don't know what it is, so that's pretty cool. So thank you, Billy. I certainly appreciate it. We'll definitely put this stuff to good use, and that's awesome. You guys crack me up sometimes. That's hilarious. All right, well, thanks again. That's great. Generosity always amazes me. So let me get back to work, and whoa, the sun is coming out, and we're trying to get the 86 ready to go to the track. David sent me a text this morning at about 6:30, said his car died on the way to work. So he's already scared. His 86 is already scared. So hopefully he'll be able to get it squared away, get it up there. If not, we may not take the 86. We may take something else, and we'll get it up there when we can. But we're working on it now, so let me get back to work and blah, 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 blah. Billy, thanks again. You're awesome. Race seat is, what is that? About 19 pounds. So let's weigh our other one, see where we're at. Factory seat, or this is basically the seat we've been racing with, is, what was that? 40, right at 41 pounds. So we'll just call that 20, along with 62 for the back seat and some of the carpeting, jute carpeting that we didn't have out before. That's 82, plus what we saved with the wheels. We're almost at 100 pounds right now, so sweet. All right, we've got our seat mounted up. We even vacuumed it out a little bit. So now we're gonna move on to the water pump and our race crank pulley. We still gotta grab a belt for it. We gotta drill our water pump pulley. So we've got a few things to do. We gotta mount our fan So, yeah, so we got some stuff to do. So let me get to it. Like I say, when we're done, this will be gone, that'll be gone. We'll have, that pulley will be gone. We'll have our regular standard rotation water pump on and a short belt like we do on all of our cars. Should have done this from the beginning. I went against my basic nature. So I will say this much too. When people, I know I get on the whole thing about people, I'll build my car the way I want. I don't ever regret anything that I've done to my cars. When I get like this car right now, the way it sits right now is more enjoyable than when it was all stock, or even with the back seat and stuff. It's just, to me, it's more enjoyable. This is the way I want the car. I never go, oh, I'm compromising. I'm just compromising and I'm not happy with it. I wish it was different. I wish I still had air conditioning. I don't ever think that. I'm like, hey, I like it the way it is. So I like them to be kind of lean, kind of mean, a little bit of a fighting machine. So that's just me, this guy. So if you don't like it, I understand, you know, you like restored stuff or you like to keep it more. When people say, oh, you gutted it. Well, no, I just took out all the stuff I would have never bought to begin with. So thanks. All right, well, let's get to work. Let me get off my soapbox. It gets lonely up there. So let me get to work on this thing. We just got back from lunch. We got the water pump off before we left. And of course, someone had already at one point in time, I guess, changed the water pump and of course snapped a bolt off. It's always the two timing cover bolts. Someone had snapped it off and put a nut as a spacer. And so anyway, we also got us a serpentine belt, 42.5, and we got us this super awesome toggle switch for our electric fan. And hopefully we'll get that hooked up and, you know, we'll see. Don't know if David's coming tonight. So anyway, we're in this now, so we gotta get some stuff done to it. Keep plugging away. I promise you, by the end of this video, we'll like drive the car around. So, all right, let me get to work. Clean up this old gasket area. Wow. We got our fan all substandardly mounted up in there. A couple of self-tappers. We already had the aluminum brackets made, or strips of aluminum bolted to it. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Look at that. Looks like magic. All right, kids. We've got it all kind of pieced together. We still have to put a overflow bottle right there. But got the fan hooked up. We still got to zip tie our relay somewhere secured a little bit, but we got it all put together. Probably could have went with a 43-inch belt. This is the thing, every now and then people ask me, you know, what size belt? Different brands of belts fit differently, just like shoes or pants or anything else. So this is a 42.5. It's the same one that we've got on, or it's the same length belt that we have on McNuggs, but this one's a lot tighter. So different brand of belt, fits a little differently. There's no hard and fast rule. So, I mean, it's on there, but this one's also a 4 rib versus 5 rib. Just got what they had in stock. So, what are we going to do now? Well, we're going to put our engine strap on, and we're going to continue with our weight loss program on our little 86 GT. So, I guess there's nothing else to do but to get to work. So I think we're going to pull the front bumper out. I know everybody calm down, whatever. It's coming out. It's heavy. It's gots to go. So these are zero cost modification to remove weight. Doesn't cost anything except your time and your sanity. So, all right. What a kid. Are you ready to get some weight loss going? All right, brother. High five on that. Or are you just gonna, or we're gonna, there we go. What a kid has got all the moves. We've been working on our special handshake and stuff. So anyway, what a kid's ready to roll. We're gonna get on this thing. We may need to wash him. He's looking a little rough. He's been working, man, working. So let's get to it. Let's get on this thing. Let's get this thing ready to roll. Street Fighter. We got a date with Destiny. We went to the track last night. Not with this car. David's 86 pooped out on him, super blue or the whatever he wants to call the dang thing. And that just gives us more time to work on ours. So let's get to it. Hey, little buddy, hand me that wrench so we can get this torque strap done. Thank you there. You're such a helper. All right, we have got the torque strap on. Yay! All right, this is progress, people. It's all progress. All right, we got it all jacked up. Now it's time to lose some inner fender wells, and we can get to everything inside and do some spray some stuff on it. We can get some weight off this thing. Do it. Thing needs rotors. Needs pads too. Needs a lot of things. Okay, we've got our inner fender liners out. We've put a little lube on the nose cone bolts. So we're getting ready to pull that out along with our fog light bar. And then we can get our front bumper out. We'll have to, we'll jury rig a little something to keep the parking lights. And that'll be a nice little weight savings for us. Nibble a few other things. Right now, I think we're at 96 pounds. That's not counting the seat or the rear wheels. But we're at 96 on the scale. Seat and rear wheels were like 35 combined. So we're right at 135 pounds, right at 135. So that's great weight savings. Get this thing trucking. Okay, we've got our nose piece off. We only had actually one nose cone stud that came out, which that's pretty good. Now we can relieve this thing of some weight. So we'll get this out here in a second. I will not bore you guys with all the beating and banging. Where did I pop? So we'll get this baby out. That'll be a little bit more weight. We'll get our fog light bar off. Man, this thing was rusty in the core support. Woo. So, but hey, it's a street warrior. Ain't worried about restorations. Got that bumper out. All right. That side was a little because of the rust in the frame rail, but we got a pipe on it. Put our cheater pipe on it. Got it popped loose, and it was good to go. Here's our pile so far. Now we will be taking the parking lights out and doing something. So right now we're at is that right around 140 pounds plus the 35 pounds for the seat and the rear wheels. So that's 175 pounds that we've got out of the car so far. And 140 of this was free. So we got some more stuff to dig out of it. We'll probably get the heater box out and the rear bumper, of course. And I think that's probably gonna do us for our weight loss. That'll be, we'll see how much it'll end up being, but I think our grand total with the seat and the wheels, I think we're gonna be somewhere around 240 or so, which that's pretty awesome. I'll take that all day long. Got our nose back on. The world is a safer place. So, like I say, right now our tally is like 150 pounds on the scale. That's a free weight. And then we've got another 35 from the wheels and the seat. I've said that 8 times. You guys should know it now, but I'll keep repeating it just in case. So anyway, now, whoa, windy. So now, I guess we're going to maybe look at taking the heater box out because we're never going to hook the heater up. We're never going to have air conditioning. We don't need that stuff. So we're going to look at getting rid of that. Okay. It is another day. And while we are getting off to a very late start, the positive thing is we are getting started. Look at the upsides. yesterday we got the heater box out and got that thrown over in our pile of stuff that we don't need anymore. We didn't need to begin with. So now I just got to kind of put this dash back together, and it was a train wreck to begin with. It's broken and dry rotted and all jacked up, so, you know, and we've got a few little holes we can fill in with some stuff, but that's not a we can't go to the track if that's not done deal. The main thing is we need to get the dash put back together real quick, and we need to get the rear bumper out of it, and that will complete our weight loss program, at least right now, for this car. So by the end of the day, between, again, the seat, the wheels, and everything we've done, we should be probably close to, you know, 250 pounds. So, and I like the sound of that. So let me get to work here and get this thing kind of put back together. Wow. Yeah, we made a mess of that. So anyway, we're gonna make it work. So let's go. Let's do it. Well, we've got our beat to crap dash put back together. So, all right. Well, you know, hey, it's back together. We even left the radio in. Look at us, getting all fancy. That right there, the head of that bolt. They run it in from the inside of the frame rail. So obviously the gas tank is in the way. It is a huge pain in the butt. When I had the gas tank out before, I should have went ahead and pulled that bolt out, but I didn't. The other side is actually ran in from the outside of the frame rail and is not a problem. But that is probably, besides just having to take the bumper apart and stuff, that is the worst part of the job. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Also, when we're out here working on the cars, we have to feed the plant cats. This is Dum Dum. He's not quite a year old. He's someone dropped him off as a kitten. He's a boy. And this is Mama Cat. She's been out here for 12 years. This is her 12th year. She's fixed. I took her and had her fixed. And again, someone dropped her off. She was a domesticated house cat. Someone decided they didn't want anymore. And she ended up out here at our front gate. And like I say, so did he. But he was a little fella when we got him. But yeah, he's a good boy. So on the weekends, if I come out here, they get fed. Of course, they get fed Monday through Friday when I'm here, and one of the other guys feeds them on Fridays. So those are some more cats. We have cats, people, like Fox Mustangs. We have cats. We got our bumper support brackets out, or the bolts out of the shock absorber bracket deals. Normally we take I take the bumper cover off, but I think I might unbolt the actual bumper from the bracketry and see if I can knock the shocks back a little bit, slide the bracket out, slide the bumper out, and then knock the shocks out rather than taking the whole bumper cover. Probably 6 one way, half a dozen another, but I'm gonna try and do it a little bit different way this time and see how that works out. Well, here's our pile. And it's a pile, that's a fact. We got the rear bumper out without pulling the bumper cover, but we still had to do some trimming. Our total weight savings is right at 222, plus the wheels, plus the seat. So that's gonna put us at like 250, 55 pounds of weight savings. Got a few other little things we might or might not do before we go to the track. We just have to see how we feel about it. So anyway, well, there we go. That's our pile of stuff. Awesome. We didn't need any of that, or at least not in my mind. All right. We kind of got our high idle fixed a little bit. Got all our weight out. We've also got slicks on it. Here, a little rubbing. one other little mod before we take it to the track. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. Also, I know there's a lot of alsos in this, right? We've also got, hold on a second. I have to make sure the tailpipes are hanging in there. One of the tailpipes just about fell off. I swear these tailpipes, guys, I promise. That tailpipe's being a real pain. Driver's side's being a real son of a gun. So yeah, it's out. Test drive until I put that tailpipe back in. So, I gotta go home, so I guess we're gonna wrap this video up on another day. Ugh. To be continued. All right, well, the little guy's done some preliminary editing on the video and it's already long. Imagine that. Mostly because there's a lot of talking. So we're going to go ahead and cut this video off. We do have a few more little things I think we're going to do to the car before we go to the track. So we'll have another video of that, and we'll get the tailpipe situation squared away, and we'll take it for more of a drive or whatever. So all right, without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, thanks for watching Waddy Kid, and until next time, I'm so standing there in Fox Body Videos, a lover of 4 eyes, vans, Lincolns, and POS Mustangs, 5.8s, whatever and whatever. We'll see you guys later. Let's magic out.